Hi everybody, my name is Tony Tenweston. I'm co-owner of Coastal CarMed, and this is Dr. Robert Pettis, more friendlier known as Dr. Bob. Now today we're going to be talking about migraines and chiropractic. Dr. Bob, you had migraines when you were younger and when you were in the military. Tell us a little bit about that.
That is correct. In fact, I was getting migraine headaches about 3 times a week, and they couldn't find out, and MRIs were brand new then, they couldn't find out any reason for it. They were going to have a medical board to kick me out, and I mentioned that to my mother, and she says, go to a chiropractor as quickly as you can, because your father had migraine headaches, and I did remember that as a little child. And he went and he was fixed by it and helped by it, and so I did. I went, and 3 months later I had my last migraine headache.
Wow.
So I was so impressed when I retired out of the military, not medically discharged, but retired.
Right.
2 weeks later I was in chiropractic school in Atlanta.
Now that was, what, 30 years ago?
Something like that.
Wow. So
Don't go into age things.
Okay. So anyway, so chiropractic works for migraines.
Yes, it is highly effective for chiropractors. The ones that know how to do it and use it
Right.
did special studies. I mean, it's not an average thing, but if you adjust the atlas and get it properly aligned, migraine headaches will go away generally.
So the atlas right here is right underneath there, right?
Yes, right under the skull. It's the very first vertebrae. It's called C1. Yeah, and C1 is interesting because it's the only vertebra in the body that's attached to the spinal cord.
Okay.
This has 4 ligaments called the dentate ligaments, and its solely job is to stabilize the spinal cord as it hangs down in the Spanish column. And if it's slightly out of alignment and turned and twisted, and then it's going to put effect on the spinal cord. Small little pressure, but that small little pressure will go straight up to the brain, and then voila, we got dysfunction.
So does that, like one treatment, does that do it, or do you need to do anything else?
Well, if one treatment would fix it, I'd charge $5,000 and retire and go to the Caribbean. No, it won't. It takes time. It took me 3 months before I never had any more migraine headaches again. And I still get adjusted just so that they won't come back.
Right, yeah, that's great, that's great. Well, you heard it here, live at Coastal CarMed. Come on in, give us a phone call, and come see Dr. Bob. He can take a look to see if that's the issue for you, because it's not always just that. Migraines can be caused, or just headaches can be caused by something else.
Yes, and I wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. Just recently in the Netherlands, they did some research about migraine headaches in pregnant women and the effect on not only the mother, but also the child, and followed them after that. And it's a long study, very significant. So if a pregnant woman is having migraine headaches, she needs to be in my office, so that we can ensure that those things doesn't happen to the child.
Yes, absolutely. So the C1, the atlas, needs to get taken a look at, so it can be fixed by Dr. Bob. Anyways, God bless, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.